This is growth traders again. So in this video we are going to have a look at a few swing trade setups from my side, which you can definitely try to trade on in the coming weeks, right? So these are some short-term trades which you can look forward to in the cash market as well as in futures and options. So yes, let's proceed to that without further delay. So yes, the first one which we have is Bharati Airtel. So of course, Bharati Airtel has been in a consolidation range for quite some time right now, and you can see it pretty clearly that this is the prime supply zone, that is its all-time high, and this is the major demand zone. So yes, the price has actually formed some bullish price action near the demand zone and also cleared the last major high. Now if I were to talk about the very short term price action, so let's just head on to the 1 hour time frame. So yes, you can see here clearly that the price has broken this supply zone that has been created at around the mark of 698 to 700. Yes, 700 is also a psychological level for the stock. So yes, the price has actually cleared this level and gave a daily closing above it on our last trading session, that is on Friday, right? So right now you can clearly see that the price has moved up and is currently retesting this area, and the results are also pretty nearby. Yes, this is 8th August, right? So the result is going to be declared on declared today itself. So yes, let's just wait for the price to open on Monday. So the major price action will be decided on that day. You can see here that if the price breaks this last high of about 708 with some nice momentum and manages to sustain above it, then obviously we can see a nice upside movement. So yes, it all depends upon the result right now. If it turns out to be good, if it is above the expectations, then obviously we can see some upside, right? So yes, what can be the targets of the share? So you can see this can be the first target, which is around 723, right? 723 followed by probably this high that is around 740, 750, and followed by this all-time high. So yes, this is a lot, it's a long way to go towards the all-time high. So I'm not expecting short-term gains towards that unless and until you get some jackpot result and luck favors you. But otherwise, if I had to talk about the near term 1 or 2 day targets, that can be easily 720, 730, right? And if I were to talk about the stop loss, then obviously again let's switch to the hourly time frame. So stop loss can be around, so 695 can be a good intraday stop loss if I were to talk about that. But if you are going for cash positions, then obviously you can take 683 as your stop loss, because in that case you will have a bit more room for volatility in the prices. So yes, since the results are near, obviously volatility is expected, and if you want to trade a hero zero here, then you can definitely go for an OTM option, OTM call, right? Because in most of the times, if the price action before the result is good, then often the price action is good after the results as well. So yes, you can trade based on that as well. If I were to talk about that, then obviously 780, 790 call option, these far out of the money options can be taken for 1 or 2 days to make for some 2x to 3x targets if you are expecting some impulsive movements in this case, right? So yeah, that was all about Bharati Airtel. I hope you got some idea about it. Let's move on to our next stock, that is Tata ELXSI, right? So ELXSI again, it has been on a major bull run since the last low of around 7,800. So yes, the price action is absolutely amazing in this case. The price has taken support at around the 100 EMA as well as this prior CIB zone, right? And it has cleared this all-time high. That is the major thing to note here, right? So this high has been broken with a really strong momentum and volume, as you can see here. I have marked. So yes, how to trade this again? You can just go in here for a positional trade in the cash market, yes, there are no options for this stock or futures. So obviously it is currently retesting, and once one good candle you have, right, or maybe a further correction towards 9100, and at around those levels you can expect a good bounce. You can make your entries there, and with a of course with a really small stop loss below this 9000 mark, that can serve you as a nice stop loss for the trade. Obviously again you can target for a 1 is to 3 in this case, which I really like to go for whenever trading in positional options, positional cash market, right? So that is Tata ELXSI. Obviously it is looking good. And overall, if I were to talk about the IT stocks, yeah, all of them are pretty strong as of now. So yeah, let's move on to our next pick, that is Muthoot Finance. Let's head over to the daily time frame, of course. All right, here what I would like to show you guys is the weekly time frame. So yes, the price has reversed from a major confluence area. Yes, you can always go for some support buying at around these marks, because they serve you as some really nice entry positions and can definitely make you some bucks in the short term. Obviously, since the markets are recovering, then all these stocks at the support zones will have to go up, right? So yes, now let's head over to the daily time frame, and here you can see it clearly that the price action is pretty strong, right? So the last daily candle, it has gone up by about 4%. So yes, it is looking pretty strong for the short term. What you have here is the 100 period exponential moving average. Yes, this is serving as a resistance for the stock, and yeah, you can make your entries here for intraday as well as for 1 or 2 days or maybe a week or so in options as well as in your cash market. Once the price clears this previous day high, right, that can serve as a nice entry point. For cash market, you can place your stop loss at around this mark, right? That will be a nice retest also, isn't it? So yeah, for intraday, you can just wait for the price to break this high, break the previous day high, and you can just go make your entries there, right? Heading toward our hourly time frame, yes, the price has given a pretty nice closing, right? So let's move on to lower time frames again. So you can see it's a nice closing, of course, right? So just wait for the price to clear this previous day high. In that case, you can make a nice entry in this case, right? So I hope this few stock picks were helpful for you. This analysis has helped you to frame out some trades. Yes, we will be coming up with much more videos in this type pretty soon. Follow our free Telegram channel. The link is in the bio, and if you want to join our course as well, all the details are in the description. See you guys in the next one.